weekend last year, the Holy Cross Crusaders were headed to Pittsburgh to take on the Colonials of Robert Morris in the Atlantic Hockey quarterfinals, and they came home losers of 2 straight. Every player dressed for that series, with the sole exception of Mike Barrett, is back this year with revenge on their minds. And this time, the Colonials make the trip to Worcester with a spot in Rochester on the line. And we'll have all the action for you right here on WCHC 88.1 The Cross. Welcome to the Hart Center on the campus of the College of the Holy Cross. I am Dan McLoughlin alongside Michael Spada, and we're just about 20 minutes away from puck drop. Spoke briefly with backup goaltender Tommy Nixon this afternoon, who mentioned that the playoffs are always the most exciting time of year, but that this year is a little bit more special. He said that after what happened last year, we owe them one. And we'll start there, Mike. Motivation shouldn't be a problem for the Crusaders, but what do you think is going on inside the minds of the guys in that locker room?
Hey, Dan, great to be alongside you this evening here in beautiful and snowy Worcester. As Tommy Nixon put it, a little bit of revenge, a little bit of survival, but I'm sure Coach Berard has these guys reared and focused on this sole singular game in front of them. And these 3-game sets, jumping out to that first game victory is huge. Taking a part of some of these 3-game sets myself on a baseball stance, it's imperative to win this first game. It gives you a little bit of breathing room. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room if you have a bad game, you have some mistakes. It allows you that gratitude to be able to play with it a little bit, and that's what Coach Berard is going to have these guys focused on, is coming out strong, boosting the confidence, boosting the morale of the team, and coming out with a Game 1 victory.
And fortunately for them, the Crusaders have done fairly well this year in the first game of their weekend series. Where they've struggled at times has been in those Saturday Game 2s. They're going to have to deal with that when the time comes, but you're right, getting out to an early 1-0 lead in this series tonight would be a good place to start. The Crusaders skidded to the finish a little bit. They only won 2 of their last 6, but a shutout 2-0 win over American International a couple of weeks ago put the stamp on what was a very successful regular season for the team that carries the 3 seed into this tournament. Just one lineup change from that game against AIC for Holy Cross. Defenseman Patrick O'Leary comes out. Charlie Barrow rejoins the lineup. He'll play in his 30th game of the season. For Robert Morris, if we think the Crusaders struggled towards the end of the year, they were worse. 5 losses and a tie in their last 6 games, but they did beat Bentley 2 out of 3 last week, and this is a Robert Morris team that has given Holy Cross headaches over the last couple of years. They bring some big-time goal-scoring ability to the table. How do the Crusaders have to combat that defensively? Back behind the net here, it'll be played by Carly Radovich, the alternate captain, the senior. Throws it over the stick of Antoni Yamaska. Sticked along by LaPlante, played by Tori Messina, off of Maeve Riley, and the Crusaders are going to go 3-on-2. Julie Mathias gains the zone. She's got Violet to her left and just over her stick. Violet will carry it into the corner. Taps it for Mathias. Mathias taking a body there from Savannah Hersey. Mathias walks her way in. A shot. She scores! Julie Mathias for the Crusaders, and they get one before the first period. The junior from Thornton, Colorado gets her 10th, and other than the 2 against Harvard, and maybe even including those, her biggest goal of the season. Katie McQuaig will carry the puck behind her own net, and now wheels around and gets the puck up for Gellner. Gellner eyes forward, sticks it as far as the red line. Bishop almost lost it for Sam Gerard. Played back in, glove down by Gellner, walking her way into the slot. Shot is saved by LaPlante. Follow-up block by diving Gellner. What a chance there for Lexi Edwards. Vic Young along the boards, and it'll come on for Katie McQuaig. If the Crusaders win this game, remember that play by Jackie Gellner to dive in the way of a rebound chance. There's Holy Cross wins the faceoff, and Young sends it forward for Doherty. Doherty stretch pass for Gerard, and Gerard's in. Backhanded, nicely defended there by Lansky to force her wide. Gerard maintaining possession of the puck, but in a lot less dangerous of a slot. Lister throws it towards the center, and that got blocked away by Saint-Germain. Gerard loses her footing, but Gillis gets it, and her drive is blocked there by shots. Follow-up Doherty for Lister, and she scores! Emily Lister opens the scoring. 5th of the season. 6 minutes into the first period, and Holy Cross has the lead. Coming back the other way is Elena Lopez, and only sent as far as Grace Peluso on her own blue line. Peluso, good pass for Griffith. Griffith gains the zone. She's got Hollisey with her. Maggie Hollisey is in. Hollisey, a wrist shot turned aside by Saint-Germain, cleared away by Miller. As far as Elena Lopez. Lopez leaving it for Miller. Miller now out of her own defensive zone, but her stretch pass is for naught. It'll be chased down by Victoria Young. Icing waved off. Young picks it up in her defensive zone. 4th line still out there for Holy Cross. Young wants to do it herself, the sophomore, who scored her first career goal last year against the University of New England. She's hit there by Molly Brumfield, and the puck comes onto the stick of Hollisey. Hollisey back to the blue line, and Gillis uncorks a wrister that goes wide. Peluso keeps it in for the Crusaders, thrown towards the center here, but checked away by Hogan. So the puck comes back for Peluso, wins it. Wrist shot from the slot, deflected, follow-up, she scores! Grace Peluso, her first pass was blocked, wins it in, stick handles her way in. First shot turned aside by Saint-Germain, and Peluso gets her third career goal on the rebounds. Cap check for the Yellow Jackets, leaving it for Nowitzki, up for Jared Pike. Top line still out there for AIC. Pike gaining the zone, good poke check by Johnny Coughlin. Guided behind the net where it's picked up by Joel Kosher. Kosher for Pike. Pike rattles it along, and it comes back to the blue line of Ryan Poland. Poland throws it towards the net, and Lopez will collect it in the left wing corner. Puck gloved down by Coughlin, hit hard there by Joel Kosher. TJ Moore coming back for the Crusaders. Moore leaves it for Frank Bois, the freshman defenseman. Bois gains his own wrist shot, and that is held by Stefano Durante. Guimond will play it here. Tough angle for Violet. Murray did her job. Alex Brosma, the most dangerous Raven, tries to go through Gillis and does. Desperation play by Atia to push her wide. The freshman did enough. Thrown back towards the slot, blocked by Gillis. Matthias tried to play for Riley and couldn't. Brosma wins it back. Quick shot, saves Solanas. Rebound, trying to stop it home. No. Here's a shot. Franklin Pearson. It's blocked by Matthias. Carolyn Drown had an empty net, but Julie Matthias made the play. Thrown back off the glass by Allison Atia, and it'll be played behind the net here by Allie Sugar. Playing back to the blue line. Carolyn Drown back to the point. Newberger, a wrist shot blocked by Violet. Cara Violet stick handles her way into the neutral zone. Maeve Riley. Riley carries the puck in. Riley, a shot, save. Violet, a follow-up, no! Picked up here by Riley in the corner. Stick handles her way towards the slot. Throwing it towards the net, save Murray. Picked up again, Tony Mosca. The blue line, Mosca, a wrist shot, and Murray can freeze that one. A flurry of chances on both ends, and what a blocked shot by Julie Matthias when Salatis was out of the net. Carolyn Drown will be seeing that one in her sleep if Holy Cross wins this game. Bochy guides it along. This is Pulver working on Coughlin. On the left wing, Coughlin's defending him well. Air Force has 47 seconds to go on the penalty, but only 8 seconds in the period. Drive by Bochy, blocked by Collett. That's going to do it for the period, but Collett's knee is really feeling that one. Here's Skelly to tap it behind the net. Spencer Trapp. Off the boards, here's Brett Mulcahy. Mulcahy for Ryan Farrell, and now Farrell will be able to gain the zone. The senior from Philadelphia. Played with the Philadelphia Flyers elite in juniors. Carries the puck behind the net, hit there by Perkusic, and Robert Morris not quite able to clear. Mirator playing Skelly a drive, and that got blocked by Gontus, and it pops back up in the air. Jay Mackey will collect it in the corner, plays it back. Mirator a shot, and that got blocked there by the stick of number 16, Nick Perkusic, and carrying it back now is the defenseman Eric Israel. Gaining the zone, got checked away there by Dalton Skelly, and it comes on for Mackey, looking for Laffin, only found Loria, and Loria will gain the zone with a couple of Crusaders with him, but a quick burst of speed. Loria shot, pad save by Barrett, found a follow-up from Dorowitz, is turned aside as well. Mackey backhands it for Scott Pooley, and Pooley will try to go to work on Giles. Pooley able to get a step and carries the puck into the corner. Hit there by Alex Bonjay, but Pooley is still pinning the puck to the boards. Joining the fray now is Michael Laffin. Another four-man scrum in the Crusader offensive left wing corner. Puck now comes on behind the net. Kevin Neror thought about a wraparound, took a body there from Brendan Watt towards the slot. Laffin back to the blue line. Mirator for Charlie Barrow. Barrow, cross ice pass. Mirator fake the shot, now pulls back, goes for TJ Moore, a drive, and that got turned aside by Murat. Barrow in the right wing corner, delayed penalty upcoming here. Moore backhands it, looking for Pooley, a shot, no, and Laffin tries to score on the follow-up. They're going to say no, but there's going to be an interference penalty, so Holy Cross will go on the power play, and this is a unit that hasn't had a lot of success on paper, but has a lot of big names and guys that can score. Robert in his defensive zone. Now Cornella on the forecheck, checked away by Tonj, and it'll come on for Powers. Powers, cross-ice pass is for Robert. Robert over the stick of Brady Ferguson, and it'll come on for Dalton Skelly behind the net of Paul Barafato. Skelly leaves in the corner, but only Timmy Moore was over there. Moore, Brady Ferguson, dekes his way through Collett, now goes back to the blue line. Gantus, they're cycling the puck well. Tonj left for Gantus, a drive blocked by the stick of Mitch Collett. Collett will play behind the Crusader net. Now he plays it, tries to go through Brady Ferguson, but Collett able to win the puck back. Checked in by Gantus, plugged down by Coughlin, and he's got Collett 2-on-1 with Farrell, but working back is Gantus. Collett looking for a shot that went wide. Ryan Farrell, another chance at it, basically an open net, and he couldn't connect on that one either.
I That's 2 for Farrell on the day like that.
Brady Ferguson backhands it towards Barafato, and he'll stick it into the corner. It'll be picked up by Dalton Skelly. Skelly will play it behind the net. It'll come on here for Loria's shot. Barafato able to blocker that one away. Blocker on the ground there. Scott Pooley will play it off the boards. Only as far as Dorowitz's shot, and there's another save off the shoulder pad of Barafato. It'll be collected in the corner by Spencer Trapp, and he'll ladle it up into the netting. Again, he's lucky, no high glass, so no delay of game penalty. Scott Pooley out there for Holy Cross right now. Michael Laffin was featured in an article in the Worcester Telegram. And talking about Scott Pooley, Laffin said when he's playing his game, he can skate, he can score, he can shoot the puck. I feel like I can be a distributor to him and score goals around the net when he shoots the puck. That would be outstanding for Holy Cross right now.
Absolutely. And the fact of the matter is they're just not getting a lot of offensive pressure. And Marat is really just kind of sitting there, easy chances, and he's stopping them.
Robert Morris wins that faceoff, and a quick shot there from Loria is frozen by Barafato. So it'll be played back into the faceoff circle. CFC coming back out for Holy Cross. A really nice play on the breakout by Mitch Collett to find Ryan Farrell. Farrell just couldn't connect with the puck.
Yeah, and the first one that Farrell had was a great defensive play from behind, and that one, similar pressure had on him, and he just couldn't put it in the back of the net.
Guns for Holy Cross. Third line for Robert Morris. Dorowitz will take the faceoff against TJ Moore. Faceoff is won by Dorowitz. Quick shot there off the stick of Loria. Got blocked, and the Crusaders try to break out here. Here's Coughlin leaving for Cronulla, and Cronulla couldn't tap it in because it would have been offside, so Lopez will play it back in the neutral zone and send it behind Marat, where it'll be taken here by Powers. Robert Powers behind the net, lost the handle. Moore was there, and Lopez wins the puck back. Leaves it for TJ Moore in the corner. Moore working his way out behind the net, thinking about a wraparound chance. It does. Backhands it through. Cronulla trying to stuff it in. So too is Lopez, but Marat able to freeze.
And that's probably the best look of, besides Farrell's, that's the best look of the period so far for the Crusaders. Just under 4 minutes in, and they really haven't had much working for them.
Army has narrowed the Air Force lead from 4-2 to 4-3. So an interesting game there at West Point. That goal coming off the stick of Brendan Susi. And now back here, this faceoff will come on for Marat's right. Shot by Pooley, but that's going to get waved off anyway. The official saying, my bad, dropped the puck too soon. Marat was able to make the save anyway, by the way. Laughed in between Pooley and Darar. Manzanuto out there to take the faceoff again to Marat's right against Michael Laffin.
Looks like they might be adding a second or two.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to do. Laffin wins the next faceoff, and it's cleared out quickly. And here's a breakout play for Graham. Graham taps it into the corner, being chased down by Charlie Barrow, and played back behind the net. Lynch towards the slot, no Colonial home. Back to the blue line, Giles plays it into the corner. Luke Lynch checked away by Tommy Mirator. Now picked up by Manzanuto along the right wing. Manzanuto back to the blue line, Giles a shot that got blocked by Darar, and now quickly Scott Pooley with his eyes forward trying to make something happen. Pooley gains the zone, working his way towards Marat, left for Charlie Barrow. Barrow backhands it in, easy glove save there for Marat. And Charlie Barrow, who was listed as the extra defenseman, who was a scratch against AIC, has done a nice job in this game. He's earned himself some playing time. Nothing from Logan Milliken since that early turnover.
Yeah, no, Milliken has seen 0 ice time since then. But you got to go guns at this point, and you got to try to get as many goals as you can. You got to get as many shots. And to be honest, they haven't tested Marat much in this third period early on.
Moore will take the faceoff against Ferguson. Guns out there with Skelly and Trapp. Faceoff won there by Robert Morris, and soccered through the neutral zone by Timmy Moore. It'll be played here by Spencer Trapp. Trapp goes behind the net for Dalton Skelly. Skelly wheels it back. He's got Trapp. Strong forecheck here for the Colonials as Brady Ferguson giving Trapp all he can handle. Trapp finally skates his way through and finds himself some breathing room. Trapp skates his way through the neutral zone. Now gains the zone. Spencer Trapp all the way in. Trapp looking for a wraparound but couldn't get the puck off clean, so he just left it behind the net. Farrell to take the faceoff against Dorowitz, and it's won by Ryan Farrell. Comes on for Brophy for Johnny Coughlin. Coughlin gaining the zone here. Quick shot, glove save by Marat. I think he surprised Marat a little bit with that one. He made that glove save almost behind his leg pad. You'll see that sometimes on hard line drives in baseball where a shortstop or a second baseman or a third baseman isn't expecting it, and they end up catching the ball behind him. It's a reflex play, and that's exactly what Marat had to do there.
Yeah, absolutely. And Johnny Coughlin probably looking for a rebound with some guys in front of the net with the ability to put it back in. Probably not expecting to score from there. but Murat gloves it down. It's going to be an offensive zone faceoff for the Crusaders. Let's see if they can keep possession.
Collett, Laffin, and Pooley out there right now. Laffin wins the faceoff, and it's picked up by Collett. So a lot of speed on this line for Holy Cross. Coach Berard doing some line shuffling, trying to make something work. Rattled back in by Tommy Murator, and Murat will play it behind his own net. Quickly coming back on the forechecker, Collett and Laffin, who do play together a lot on the penalty kill. So here is Sean Giles out of the Robert Morris defensive zone. He'll play for Bonjay. Bonjay, the captain, dumps it behind Barafato, and it'll be chased down by Tommy Murator, 13 and a half to play in the game. Robert Morris leads 3-1. Sticked along by Laffin. He's got Scott Pooley. Pooley working his way through the neutral zone. Checked away by Giles, but Pooley backhands it back into the Robert Morris defensive zone. Bonjay off the boards for Graham. Graham, who opened the scoring, plays off the boards looking for Mantenuto. Checked away and gloved down by Charlie Barrow. Barrow is playing one of his better games so far. Murator shot blockered away by Murat. He saw that one the whole way. Bonjay high off the glass. It'll be played by Tommy Murator and back for Charlie Barrow. Barrow backhands it off the glass and it'll come on for Kevin Durar. Durar now gaining the zone here for Holy Cross. They're in the middle of a change, so he doesn't have much support. Dumps behind the net. Gantus takes a shot from Kevin Durar, and onto the ice comes Moore, throws it back towards the slot and on the wrong side of Lopez. Picked up here, Dalton Skelly dumps it behind the net. Bonjay will play it, takes a hit from TJ Moore. No penalty, and Moore tries to throw it back towards the slot. Checked away by Gantus. That's a good, clean hit from Moore. Puck picked up Lopez. Danny Lopez lost the handle. He's trying to do too much. Going down to the ice goes Luke Lynch, and now playing it, Lopez goes down too, and it trickles back towards Barafato, and it'll be played by Spencer Trapp, 12 and a half to go. Trapp checked away there by Tanj, but gloves it back down, almost lost the puck, and Trapp able to play it back as far as the red line in Israel.
And Bonjay a little slow to get up from that hit from TJ Moore a couple seconds ago. Let's see if he gets back out on the ice.
Stumps behind the net, Alex Tanj. You'd think it would take a lot for the captain of a team to miss the third period of a playoff game, but Moore did put a body on him. That's dumped back in. It's going to be touched up by Gantus, so the call's going to be icing, even though that puck seemed to be trickling down forever. So it'll come back towards Barafato. 12 minutes to go, and Holy Cross, a lot of pressure, but they need to find a way to slip one past Francis Murat.